Justin Arnold back here again at Flex MP. Hopefully by now you've downloaded my daily journal. If you have not, let me know. Download it now. Pick up a copy. I'll mail you one. I'll send you a link, whatever, to get this free journal into your hands. Because like I said on my previous video, how much value this has provided in my life, and I want to provide this value into your life. So today we're just here to talk about how do you use this. If you got it and you're like, man, like you started writing, you started scribbling, you're still like, I don't see what it's doing. Well, one, I just want to go over, it takes time. It takes doing these daily little tasks and then they mount up and then analyzing it. You got to wake up, start your day on a good note, keep it positive, and this is one way to do it. If you're thinking about last night or the week before, the fight or whatever, then you're totally going to lose track, and this is the way to set your day up for success. So get this journal out. You don't have it again, but we're still going to go over it. So on page 1, I kind of go over like why I'm doing this, why it's so beneficial. You know, it's designed to track progress, collect data, set and accomplish goals, hold you accountable. But before you even get started on your daily journal, we want you to write down your 5 to 10 goals. So those goals could be anything from personally, professionally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever. It could be it could be your goals for why you're even journaling in the first place, what you hope to get out of this journaling. Now, why do I want to achieve those goals? You got to have a reason. You know, for example, maybe it's about spending more time with your kids as one of your goals, and you're hoping to be more positive, more energetic around them. Yes, journaling can actually do that. And so that could be, why do you want to do that? Because it's going to provide more value in your kids, whatever. Maybe one of your goals is to live a healthier lifestyle, because that's part of this too. So what does that mean? What does that look like? Why do I want to achieve that? So I can, again, let's go back to, I want to play with my kids. I want to be more active. Again, I'm a health and wellness expert here, so that's why we're talking to health and wellness. And of course, in the journaling, which we'll get at in a little bit, is we have some health and wellness accountability. None of that. When I achieve my goals, I reward myself with. I think it's cool. I think it's cool to keep it positive. I'm not a big fan of punishing, like, oh, I ate a donut, let's punish myself with 100 burpees. I'm more about keeping it positive because even science shows that has huge benefits. So when I achieve my goals, I reward myself with. One cool way, and it could be whatever. It could be a bottle of wine, for example. I've seen people actually attach their goals to a bottle of wine. This is a cool idea. And then when they achieve that goal, they open up that bottle of wine with friends, family, or yourself. You know, when I achieve my goal, me and the family are going on a trip. When I achieve my goal, I'm going to buy myself something nice. You know, it could be anything, but reward yourself. We should be doing that all the time. Maybe it's just a dinner. It doesn't have to be like a complicated or expensive. It could even be free. So on this page too, because I want you to have some independence with this. I want you to have some control. I don't want to do all the work for you. I included weekly challenges add-on per week. So that's yourself holding yourself accountable. But add one of those. These are just ones I provided. There's a million. Maybe you come up with some cool ones yourself. You share with a friend. And you can do this on yourself. I want to bring this up while I'm thinking about it, is finding an accountability partner is great. We'll get to why that's important and how this can be done with an accountability partner. But having a team of people, which I do regularly with a group of men every week, where we connect, we go over our wins, our losses for the week, and things that we can hold each other accountable. It improves our lives instead of just keeping it all up here. Get it down on paper. Getting it down on paper is huge. Okay, so like I'll just name up a few. Like when you feel a negative thought coming in, replace with a positive one. Some of these are simple. Maybe it's donating time or money to an organization, all different kinds of things. So let's go over daily journaling. Zoom in, boom. So anyways, so every day you're gonna start here. 3 things I'm grateful for. Does it have to be 3? Could it be 5? Yeah, I do 5. Don't limit yourself, but at least 3. Definitely everybody out there has 3 things. Maybe you have a house over your head. Maybe you have shoes on your feet. Maybe you know what your next meal is. There's 3 right there. But do not compare yourself to anyone else. This is you. This is your journal, not the Kardashians. So anyways, 3 reasons I am driven. What drives you? And you may like, oh, nothing drives me. I'm sure there's something. You just got to sit down, marinate on it, think about it. Maybe it's your kids. Again, I have 3 children, so that's always going to be a thing. My number 1 job is father, so if you hear me talk about that, I'm a man of faith, family, fitness, and those are kind of my 3 main things. But those are things that drive me. So best version of yesterday. Why best version? We want this to be honest, too. Best version, though. Best version. Because our mind sometimes wants to fill with negative thoughts, especially in the world that we're living in now. You know, we just want to fill it with positivity. So it's not lying, it's not twisting words, it's just finding maybe the positive moments or a positive thing. Like, so maybe you got in a fight with your boss yesterday. Did you learn something from that? Did something come out of it? Maybe there was a constructive argument with your significant other. Again, there's always something we can learn from these things, so the best version of that is what you got out of it, what you can contribute to it, how you move forward today. So best version of yesterday, it could be as simple as I play with my kids. Those are cool things too. But what would make today purposeful? And by the way, if you're looking at this, you're like, man, that's not very many lines. Maybe it is enough, maybe it's not. You can always add a piece of paper. Heck, if you need to do 2 days into one day, go ahead and do that. You can print this off for free anytime you want. Or like I said, you staple or tape a piece of paper. But back to the journal. What makes it a purposeful? So it could be daily tasks. It could be like today, be purposeful if I'm more present for my wife and kids or friends. What makes it a purposeful? Maybe I finish that project that I've been really, really working on so I can spend more time for this. It could be anything. It could be personally, professionally. It could be tasks of the list. I'd like to definitely have a little bit of personal and a little bit of professional. All kinds of things. Like doing this video today was one of the things that makes purposeful, but doing it early enough so that it doesn't cut into time with my children later. So there you go. There's a what makes it a purposeful. Daily affirmation, I am statements. So something I do, I'll give you an idea. So I am is huge. If you don't know about saying I am statements, it literally works into the subconscious to really make it a belief. Everything starts up in here. So the story that we tell ourselves is what will become. The people we surround ourselves around with is what we become. So I am statements are huge. I go a little extra further because that's just what I do sometimes. And I say, through God, I am. So through God, I am helping, for example, I'm in health and wellness. I'm helping as many people as possible today to live a better and healthier life, or whatever your life looks like. I am building a massive empire to impact millions of people around the world. Maybe that's your I am. Through God, I am would be me, Make it realistic, make it attainable. It could be short-term, could be long-term, but these daily I am. Maybe it's even simple, like I am being more present for my wife today or whatever. So just say it, commit to it, hold yourself accountable. So being in health and wellness, this is going to be huge. Today, my nutrition plan consists of maybe you're advanced in nutrition and health, but you've had some hiccups. Or maybe you just haven't been steady. So it's holding yourself accountable to that. Maybe you're not eating healthy. Maybe you're a fast food kind of person. And maybe it's as simple as, you know what, instead of going through that drive-through today, I'm going to pack a lunch. Or maybe instead of that bag of chips out of the vending machine, I'm going to bring an apple. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated, but one step, 1% each day makes a huge impact. And then you're kind of seeing your progress on paper instead of keeping it up in your mind. Because our mind plays tricks on us. If you didn't know that already, now you do. Okay, today's movement plan consists of, maybe it's doing 100 burpees if you're crazy. Maybe it's training with Justin. Cool, too. Maybe it's just taking for a walk. So it commits to something. And I'm about moving every joint every single day, whether it's intensity, low intensity, medium intensity. Just move. Get the blood flowing. It helps out, again, with the mind. If you haven't realized by now, this is all about mind, body, and spirit, emotional. You're covering it all in this. And of course, because I like quotes, I provide each day, and hopefully some of those motivate you. This is a good one on day one. Every day you have a choice to be honest or deceptive. If you commit to telling the truth, you will win. You'll win more trust, you'll win more business, and you'll win more peace of mind. You'll break the systems and be even more successful. That's Dale Partridge. He's a great one. So after you get through that, because I think 30, 31, I can't remember. There's 2 on each page. I wanted to save money, to be honest. So at the end of each week, at the end of each 7 days, if you start on a Monday, I provided a few pages here of FlexMP Daily Journal 7-day reflection. So there's 4 there, so for a month. And at first I used to do these at the end of each 7 days, but I like to keep them together so I compare week to week. So personal victories of the week. It could be multiple, could be one. It could be something as simple as like a business, a personal victory. Could have been, I spent 30 minutes working on my health. It could be anything, but now you're actually analyzing it. And trust me, everybody has a personal victory. Maybe it's just getting through the week. Maybe that's your victory. Personal challenges, whatever your challenges might be of the week. It's a way to analyze that so you can learn from it, so you can grow from it. Because after that, how did I challenge my thinking surrounding my personal challenge? If you struggle with this, that's why it's good to have an accountability partner. You're more than welcome to reach out to me too and call me up. So how did I challenge my thinking surrounding my personal challenges? So that's something that I really love about this. It's like, we know our victory. Awesome. We know our challenges. Cool. But how did we approach that challenge? I think that's huge. I believe that's huge. So, for example, with COVID and all the stressors and things like that, it's like there's been a lot of challenges for pretty much everybody, I believe. So, for me, having a strong mindset, being mindful of my family, not letting stress of like when my gym closed down, all these things impact me. So maybe there was a challenge. It's okay, cool. How did I manage through that? How did I get through that challenge? What are my actions attracting to my life? So what are you doing? What is attracting? Is it good, energetic people? Is it sadness? Is it depression? Is it excitement? Is it new beginnings? What actions? You can kind of look at like, oh, is it this or this? And then if you need to make a shift or keep going on the momentum and keep it going upward. By analyzing what actions you're doing and what people, things, mindset, all that stuff that's being attracted to your life, what are your actions attracting? And then what will I be holding myself accountable to this week? The coming week, what will you hold yourself accountable? And this is where an accountability partner, again, that checking up on you, knowing what you're doing, what will you be holding yourself accountable to? Could be, again, personally, professionally, whatever. Like, this is about improving your personal life, your personal development. This is huge for personal development. And then I provided some personal notes. Again, if you're with somebody, this could be part of that or whatever notes you need to take. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Again, I want to provide a ton of value to you, and I know this will if you commit to it 100%. You might have days where you miss it or whatever. If you're like, I don't have time to journal, everybody has time. I'm a father of 3 who gets his kids ready in the morning, who runs multiple businesses, that carves out things that matter to me, things that are important to me, things that are priorities to me. And this is a priority, as small as it seems, writing stuff down, but you need to get it out of the mind and get it on the paper, as I always say, because once you do that, you can analyze, you can collect data, you can grow from it. But we keep things up here and think we can manage it. Like, for example, I was talking to somebody the other day. I'm going to share you a quick story because it's already getting to 12 and a half minutes. I was on the other day, I wrote out, something I did recently is I wrote out my perfect day, perfect month, perfect year, perfect life situation. And someone said, I do that, but I keep it all up in here. Well, how can you keep all that up there? When you get on paper, it makes it real. So you can look at it and you can push yourself and challenge yourself and grow towards those things that matter most to you. Or you can kind of see where you're at and see where you need to go. But if you don't know where you're at, and how do you know where you're going? If you don't know where you're going, you don't know the steps to get there. And this is how that journal can help. And again, negative thoughts can block you from your own personal growth. And this is a way to start your day and end your day just on that positive note. Well, I hope you end up doing it. I hope it provides as much value to your life as it has for mine. I'll be continuing doing it. My children are doing it, and they're already seeing the value from it. And again, I am here for you to help you live a better life. I'm not asking for your money. I'm just asking for your time. And if you need anything, please, please, please reach out. There's a number of ways to contact you, hopefully somewhere around here. And I would love to hear your story and hopefully provide value in your life. Well, thanks for checking this out. Hope this helps. Have an awesome day. Take care.